What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness, man. I'm here to give you guys some great picks, man, some great bets for tonight, man. Before I start my video, like the page, subscribe to my channel, man. This is the betting video. I'm solo dolo, man. I'm gonna give you guys a great picks for tonight, man. We got a big slate. There's a lot of money out there, man. Let's get these prop bets together. Let's get these parlays together. Let's get these spreads together. Let's get these money lines together, man. There's a whole bunch of good plays. Let's get to it, man. The first game of the slate, man, you got the Atlanta Hawks against the Memphis Grizzlies, man. Ja Morant, he's a dog, man. Reigning Rookie of the Year, man. He was in a tremendous matchup last game, and he went off for 40+ points. His game right now is it's a good total, man. I definitely like the total. It's sitting at 238.5 total right now, and I just felt like Atlanta, they played last week. Atlanta played the Bulls. The Bulls is not that good, man. A lot of young guys, inexperienced. So I definitely, for this game right here, I'm definitely leaning towards Memphis Grizzlies. I feel like Memphis Grizzlies is a better team, and I'm definitely like the 2.5. I feel like Memphis can cover the 2.5. And the under, I'm leaning towards the under at 238. I just feel like it should be an under type of game for tonight. And on both of those teams, offense is averaging 124 points and 119, shooting 53% field goal percentage, 20 and 40% Atlanta from the three-point arc, and Memphis 37, total rebounds 46 and 40. I definitely like it, man, a lot in that way. And main thing a lot of people win money on is prop bets. You want to look at guys with points. You got Trey Young over 31.5. As long as Trey Young is hot, I definitely like that. 31.5. I just feel like last week he didn't go against. He went to Kobe White the last game. See, when you do prop bets, I'm tell you like this, man. You want to look at prop bets for guys as like dominant scorers. A lot of people got burnt from LeBron last night. I was one victim. I had LeBron. Prop was 23. He had 22. It was 23.5. LeBron didn't play at all in the fourth quarter. Sometimes game flows. When teams get up big and your player ain't got that prop by the fourth quarter, man, took a loss. So definitely like Trey Young with the points. You got guys like John Collins, 21. I feel like they can go over. And Ja Morant, that was 21 last time, but he's very aggressive. 24, I feel like Ja Morant can go over for the points. And Jonas Valanciunas over 17 points. Definitely feel like he can get it. Grayson Allen is starting, 11 points. I feel like he'd be able to get that one. You got guys like Ja Morant, average 4.5 rebounds. He'd be able to get that one. Trey Young, 3.5 threes. Count them over. Trey Young is shooting 10, 11 threes a game. I feel like he's hot right now. He got a point to prove, man. A lot of people said that they're not going to be good this year. Trey Young's pissed about it. So I feel like Trey Young with 3.5 points, 3 points over. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite plays today in this game for the same game parlay. And Ja Morant is 0.5 from 3. I can see Ja Morant maybe hitting 1-3 if you want to put a little cash on that one. I like that a lot. And I'm looking at this game, man. I mentioned early in the video the under. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go to over. I just feel like both these offenses are going to be fast-paced game. And we're about to switch lanes. Next game in the slate is sitting at 213.5 total. Cleveland Cavaliers and Detroit Pistons. Man, Cleveland last game, man, did they look good? They look very good out there, man. I was surprised that they came out and played. They shocked me, man. I thought it was going to be like a blowout, but, man, they played good. A lot of people took Charlotte for the money. Thought Charlotte was going to just go blow them out. But you got Saxon, you got Garland, you got a lot of good Lance. You got Larry Nance Jr., man. They got Drummond. They got some dogs out here, man. They got a good little team. They played pretty good. And the Pistons, man, they got Derrick Rose. He's still in this, man. Still coming off the bench looking good. They got a lot of firepower, man. For that one has been said. I just feel like this game will be definitely a good game, man. If I have to take a bet on that one, definitely. I like Cleveland. I'm leaning toward Cleveland. That's I'm not really gonna tell y'all guys But I'm leaning Cleveland strong right now, man, to get the win because it's 54% of the money's on Cleveland right now. And a lot of people's over the over. It's 213.5. I feel like it could go over that total. And Cleveland's averaging 121 points a game. Detroit at 101, shooting 52% from the field. Cleveland and Detroit shooting 48%. I definitely like that, man. I like that bet a lot. You know, the Cleveland the last 7 games, 5 of them went over the total. I like that a lot. I know it's early with stats and statistics for the season, but definitely like Cleveland in that point. If you want to look at a lot of teams, they got the total for the away team 106. I feel like Cleveland can go over for the team total for that department. And a lot of people's different things to win money. The alternate spreads is stuff you can put money in there. Also, you want to look at it, go in the direction with that. I wonder if anybody ever get lucky for the first person to score. I know I don't. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. You know, I seen a guy last night, he won 5,000. He had like some weird prop bets, and they hit for the first person to score. You want to look at player prop bets, man. Derrick Rose 16.5 over. He come off the bench. He played just about started minutes. They got a rookie starting, but he ain't Derrick Rose. So I definitely like Derrick Rose for the points. And Blake Griffin at 19.5. Blake Griffin is a good play. If you want to look at Blake Griffin, man, he's think they said Blake Griffin is finally healthy. This is a shock because you know Blake Griffin has been hurt the last few years. And you got guys like Jeremy Grant, 12.5. I played him last game for a prop bet. He had 9 points. He played good minutes. He came there in the offseason. He got a massive contract, a nice contract. They paid him some good bread to come there. And guys like this Mason Plumlee, over 8.5. Lock him in on FanDuel if you're looking for some money. I like Mason Plumlee prop bet. That's too low for somebody playing a lot of minutes, man. Mason Plumlee, last game played pretty good. He averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. All that's been said, lock him in, man. I just like to see a lot of people be going for like obvious plays, but sometimes you gotta go with the like little cheap guys for prop bets. I don't see anything wrong with going to cheap guys for prop bets. You know, Mace Plumlee 8.5. I feel like he can get that. Derrick Rose 2.5 rebounds, like that a lot, man. I feel like it's a little one you can get. And Mason Plumlee over 8.5 rebounds. Like I told you earlier, last game, this guy had just 8, but you know, he's playing good minutes. You know, I feel like he should be able to get their rebounds. And also, they got like prop bets, points plus assists. Derrick Rose over 21. I feel like that's a good one you can go with too. Jeremy Grant over 13.5. Combine those together. Mason Plumlee over 11.5. I like the over on those. I'm more of an over type of bettor, man. I like to go for the over. I don't like betting the under because sometimes you can get burnt with the under. Because I feel like it's more upsides with the over. In case, you know, scenarios like this, if the game go into overtime, anything is of that nature, you just got to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, man, in this game, man, my favorite plays is Mason Plumlee, Derrick Rose. Them two are my favorite plays for this game. I feel like those two guys definitely will be able to get you guys over the, you know, over your single game parlay or just a parlay by itself. I like those two bets the most, and I'm leaning towards Cleveland to win the game. I'm going to take Cleveland on the money line, man, plus the 1.5. Okay, you got next game, Orlando Magic against the Washington Wizards. One of my boys, man, he went this route last game. Oh, I'm betting money line. I'm always going money line, good teams. Not a good game plan, man. You got all these games this year. Anybody can get beat. So my philosophy was that is just go with prop bets. Because, like, anybody can get beat any given Sunday, any given day. You just don't know how the game flow going to be. A good team can get beat by a sorry team. So, Orlando Magic, they beat the Magic. Orlando Magic beat the Heat. So, you know, he was just like, I'm going Heat. So, you know how that goes. Washington Wizards, I'm leaning towards Washington Wizards money line. You know, they was in a good game last week. I feel like Washington is a way better team than the Magic. I feel like the Washington should be able to get the win. A lot of people's on Washington already. 65% of the tickets is on Washington. So I'm going to lean towards Washington -2. And I'm going to go with the over. Washington is averaging 107 points a game. The Magic are averaging 113. Washington's shooting 45% from the field. Orlando's 47. I like that a lot, man. Total rebounds, 41 for the Magic, 40 for the Wizards. Yeah, man. The Magic, yeah, man. Definitely like it. The last 20 games the Magic has played, 15 games has went over. So all that's been said, we definitely want to overplay with that one. And yes, man, like I told you guys, I'm leaning towards the Wizards money line and -2. And if you want to go to the same game parlay, a lot of people, that's a lot of prop bet people want to go with a lot. Vucevic over 21 points, I like it a lot. I like the over for that one. And T. Ross, one of my favorite plays, over 15 points, man. The guy, T. Ross, always come in, put good buckets in. I like him a lot, man. Prop bet for him. Do not see anything wrong with playing this guy, man. He played good minutes. He's aggressive. I always like to take shots. Marquez Fultz, over 14. I like the over on that one. Vucevic, over 10.5 rebounds. I like that one, too, the over on that one. Vucevic is a big guy. Always get good rebounds and everything. Last game, he had 11 rebounds. 9 defensive, 2 offensive. Like that a lot, man. If I want to get a guy, definitely has exposure to that one. Evan Fournier, over 16 points. He was aggressive last week. He had 22 last game. I like the over for him with points. And as always, prop bets, 3-pointers. T. Ross, he's always like taking he's always taking a lot of 3-pointers. Again, definitely like T. Ross over for the points. For the 3-pointers. Yeah, man, that's about it for that game. I'm taking a bet. I'm taking the Washington Wizards. And I'm going to take it with the money line and the -2. And we're going to keep the ball rolling for the next game. Yeah, it's a big slate. I'm just trying to keep it short, man, so y'all guys be tuned in. We're going to go back to the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets got beat, man, but did anybody hear Rozier? Man, the guy went off. He went off last game, man. I don't know what was going on, but he was pissed. Guy went off, man. I'm taking Charlotte this game. Charlotte minus the 2.5. I feel like Charlotte can get the win. And I'm going to take the Charlotte on the money line if I want to do that for that bet. Because this is Oklahoma City first game of the season. Last game got postponed because the Houston Rockets wasn't doing COVID. They were just being dumb. But also, man, I like the game a lot. We got no stats for OKC, but Charlotte's averaging 114 a game and shooting 50% from the field, 36 from the 3-pointer, averaging 32 rebounds a game. Definitely like that a lot, man. If I'm going to take one of my favorite plays, man, I played Devonte Graham last week. I keep saying last week. Last game I played Devonte Graham. He was terrible, man, but this guy definitely could come out and ball out. He can ball out a lot, man. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man, over 22 points. I like the over, man. It's all on him. He's a star player this year. Chris Paul got traded to the Suns all season. So, you know, they're in rebuild mode. I just feel like OKC is going to be probably terrible this year. You got guys like Darius Bazley over 13 points. I feel like he can get it if you want to go take him. And Al Horford over 12 points, go over. I know Steven Adams, he got traded. Al Horford and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be key components for points. The guys are going to be scoring points. Like I mentioned, Terry Rozier, man, 18.5. Let's go over. I just feel like Terry Rozier will go over the points. And Devonte Graham over 17. Man, Devonte Graham, very, very aggressive, man. I feel like he can go over, man. He burnt me last game. I was real mad about it. But, you know, it's life, man. It's a gamble. We bet, man. You know how things can go. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days with betting. Um, but another guy, definitely want to have some LaMelo Ball. First game of the season, he was terrible. Over 8.5. I think we can go over with that one. He was a little nervous first start. He had a whole bunch of turnovers. Biyombo, over 8.5. He is starting. He's starting today, man. A lot of injuries. Over 8.5. I feel like that's just too low for him not to get that. I just feel like he will get that tomorrow. And the rebounds, Al Horford over 7.5. I like the over on that one. Biyombo, he's real good at rebounding. 6.5. I like that a lot with him. And Al Horford, over 1.5 threes. He always be shooting threes, but I don't know if he's going to go over. Maybe take the under on that one. Devonte Graham made threes over 2.5. And LaMelo Ball over 1.5. I feel like he can definitely get that one today. LaMelo hasn't had that yet. Had a big game snapping yet, but he should be able to get one soon. Yeah, man, Terry Rozier, big players. Devonte Graham, them are the major plays for them. And Cody Zeller is out. That's why I say Biyombo. You playing daily fantasy, look at Biyombo. No Tyler Zeller, no Cody Zeller, he's out. Definitely like that price tag for him a lot, man. I just feel like this game will be a bloodbath. I feel like Charlotte will blow him out, so that's why I'm leaning to Charlotte. Minus 2.5 in the money line, man. Definitely feel like Charlotte will be able to get the job done. And also, man, like I'm telling you, prop bets, you want to look at guys who's in the game a lot. For the prop bets, you want to look at guys that getting good minutes and everything of that nature. We're about to get on the next game right now. Here we got the Philadelphia 76ers against the New York Knicks, man. Hey, New York, they might be on to something, man. They got a new coach. They got Tibbs, man, and he's a good coach, man. He's going to play the hell out of his starters. All the starters going to play 30-plus points. You can believe that. Tibbs always play the hell of a play his starters to death. And Philadelphia, over 8.5, winning the game. I don't know about the spread with that one. It's just Philly. I don't know, man. They played the Wizards last game, and the Wizards, they didn't cover that spread either. I'm going to probably just really, mostly for this game, I'm going to do more prop bets on this game because, I just don't know with the spread, 8.5, that's a big spread for that one. I mean, if you want to look at it, 56% of the money is already leaning towards Philadelphia. And for the over, 53% of the money is on the over. Yeah, I think it should be an over type of game. Philadelphia's averaging 113 points a game. New York, 107. Philadelphia shooting 47 from the field. New York shooting 45. Getting around 47 rebounds a game. So for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, prop bet, rebound, he's going to get them. New York's getting 40 rebounds. Definitely all that's been said, it's gonna be a good, I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I feel like New York, they got a lot of talent on their team. RJ Barrett, I feel like this is gonna be a better game, man. New York played pretty good against the Pacers last game. If you want to look at a lot of plays, man, Joel Embiid over 27 points. I like the over with him. Tobias Harris last game was terrible. Tobias, man, that's one of my favorite players, man. He's just so iffy at times, man. But I just feel like hopefully Tobias can have a better game than he had last game. And I feel like Tobias should be able to bounce back, man. If you want to look at other guys for points-wise, one of my favorite points is RJ Barrett over 17. Confidence, man. You got a good coach. He's definitely going to go over 17 points. You want to look at Steph Curry, little brother, over 13.5. I like that a lot for him. Yes, I definitely like it a lot, man. Joel Embiid rebounds over 12.5. I like the over for that one. I like definitely like the assist for Ben Simmons over 7.5. I like that a lot. Definitely Ben Simmons had triple double upside all the time. Tobias Harris over 1.5 threes. RJ Barrett, I like it over 1.5 threes. I like that a lot for him. Like I said, man, this game right here, man, I'm just go ahead and this ain't my final bet, but I'm gonna take Philadelphia money line. I don't know about the spread, but I'm definitely leaning Philadelphia to win the game. How about that? It sounds much better going that direction. Okay, man, we got the Indiana Pacers going against the Chicago Bulls in the 22.5 total. Yeah, man, it's going to be a good game. I'm definitely going to lean the Pacers minus the 5 and the money line with the Pacers. What we saw from the Bulls last game, man, they look terrible, man. But, you know, it's a season, man. But they gotta play better than what they played last game, man. They played terrible, just look out of sync. 70% of the money is on the Pacers. All that's been said. Give me the Pacers and let me get the under with that one. We're going to take the under. The under's 225, 222.5. We're going to take the Pacers in the under. That's all it's been. That's all we're going to say with the under. I definitely lean towards the under because Chicago, they look pretty bad. You know, I don't know how many points they're going to produce. And you got the Pacers, a very good defensive team, averaging 221 points a game. Chicago 104. Pacers shooting 48% from the field. Chicago shooting 41. Definitely like that, man. Indiana averaging 50 rebounds a game. Chicago 37. Man, Chicago just got their ass kicked last game. They look terrible, man. Look very bad. Just look out of sync. Just didn't look like a good team. Sabonis over 19.5 points. I like the over, man. Sabonis, man, one of the best players. Victor Oladipo over 16.5. I like the over for Oladipo with the points. I feel like Oladipo will get the points, man, in this game. You just gotta hopefully they be able to get the points by halftime, and because if the game get ugly and they don't got the points, they definitely won't get it, man. Sabonis averaging 32 fantasy points a game, shooting 61 from the field. I like Sabonis, man. Definitely like him. I like Sabonis with the over with his rebounds also. I mean, when you go to games, man, just sometimes teams just get their ass whooped, and sometimes they play all these games, man. Everybody's not gonna play good every game, so definitely, I like the Pacers a lot, man. If I'm gonna take a play, I'm gonna take the Pacers. Yeah, definitely gonna take the Pacers on this one, man. We're gonna go with the Pacers. Sabonis with the points. Zach LaVine over 23. I feel like Zach LaVine will go with 23. Zach LaVine didn't play pretty good last game, and Kobe White over 17.5. Like the over for Kobe White. I played Wendell Carter Williams, man. This guy was so trash. He couldn't get. I had a prop bet with him. He missed the perfect parlay. He couldn't even get over 10 points. If you want to go back to him, that's a low risk, high reward, over 9.5. Hopefully he can get over. He played damn near 25 minutes, couldn't even get the job done. Sabonis with the rebound, over 11.5. I like it a lot. I like the over for that, for the rebound for him. Was it Wendell Carter Williams over 7.5? Don't like it. Sabonis over 4.5 assists. Zach LaVine, they got him over 2.5 threes. I like the over for him. Malcolm Brogdon over 1.5. I like the over on that one. Yeah, man, that's about it for this game right here. We're gonna switch lanes and go to another game, man. It's a massive slate. All right, man. This is one of my favorite games of the slate, man. You got Toronto Raptors going against the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs the game total is sitting at 227.5, man. I'm gonna lean definitely. I like the San Antonio Spurs this game right here. I'm gonna take San Antonio Spurs money line. I'm taking plus the 2 points. The reason I like is, man, this is DeRozan going against his old team, man. Every time he go against the Raptors, he put up hella points. So if I'm going to take a game, I'm definitely going to lean towards, I'm going to lean the Raptors in that, man. 52%, 52% of money is on Toronto and 48 is on San Antonio, but I'm going to take the Spurs, man. And I'm going to take the over, too. San Antonio's average 131 points a game. Toronto 99. Spurs shooting 50% from the field. Toronto's 42 from the field. I definitely like this game right here. It's one of my favorite games to slay. I love the revenge narrative when old players go to against their old team, man. They feel some type of way. Now, I just feel like, if I got points to get, if I get from 2 points, I'm definitely going to take the 2 points for the Spurs. I like it a lot, man. I just feel like the Spurs will come out and play. And, Spurs, they're a team that will definitely be up and running, man. They're a high-scoring team. You look at healthy LaMarcus. You got DeMar DeRozan. They got a whole bunch of components out there, a whole bunch of good players. They can put points out, man. If I'm going to take a prop bet for this game, I'm going to look at Cavaliers over 19.5. I like the over. Cavaliers played bad. Him and Van Fleet, man. DFS, them are 2 good plays. I like him and Van Fleet for over 18.5. I like that with him. You got DeMar DeRozan over 20.5 points. I love it. Plug him in. And you got LaMarcus over 18. I like that, man. Some plus money, plus 100. I like that with him. And this right here is Jonte Murray, man, over 13.5. Put some respect on his name. That's an over. Man, some of these prop bets, man, they don't be putting respect on people's names, man. That just pissed me off. I like I hit him Murray last game. He hit the prop bet in the first quarter. Crazy. Because he's averaging 31 points. Like, the guys were playing heavy minutes. Murray, 31. DeMar DeRozan, 35. Walker Jr., 34. Johnson, 32. You want to look at guys like that who getting high minutes and is getting the game a lot for prop bets. And last game, LaMarcus played 29 minutes, dropped 20 points. That's why I like him for the over for points, man. I just feel like this will be a high-scoring game. I'm leaning towards the Spurs. As simple as it. Keldon Johns over 12.5. I like the over for that one. And Patty Mills, man, always a role player, 11.5. I like Patty Mills to get over for the points. Patty Mills last game had 13 points. That's why I say I'm leaning back towards Patty Mills for the points. You want to look at guys rebounding. Always DeMar DeRozan for the over for the rebounds. Definitely like him a lot. DeMar DeRozan rebound 6.5. I like that for the over. And you got LaMarcus 6.5 too. Like that for the over also. Cavaliers over 6.5 assists. And then you want to look at guys that shoot threes, man, for these prop bet for threes. Cavaliers over 2 and 2.5. LaMarcus on there for 1.5. I say under. I don't think he's gonna hit over 2 threes. If that's the easy one for that one. Yeah, man, that's it for that game, man. Definitely San Antonio money line, and we're gonna take them with the points. Because San Antonio's the underdog, and I feel like San Antonio will get the job done today. Okay, man, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves against the Utah Jazz. Game sitting at 229, 29 even. Let's get to it, man. Last game, man. Minnesota, man, they played good, came back, got the win, and you got the Utah Jazz. Hopefully we get your Donovan Mitchell play a better game. I'm definitely going to take, I like Utah. 68% is on Utah. Definitely leaning to a Utah in this game. And a lot of people's 94% of the money is on the over. So definitely want to look at the over for this game right here. Yeah, I mean, this is a massive slate right here, man. It's a big old slate. If you want to go take some bets for this game, you want to look at there's a lot of good prop bets for this one I'm going to mention for this one. Cat over 23 fantasy points. 23 points, like the over for that one. D'Angelo Russell over 21. He got in a little trouble. He didn't start last game, but I just feel like that's too low for him. Donovan Mitchell over 26 fantasy points. 26 points. I definitely like Donovan Mitchell. And I feel like Donovan Mitchell will have a better game than he did last game. Donovan Mitchell was like, he didn't really do much last game. They got the win, but he didn't really put up a lot of points. They played against Portland. Charles Barkley said Portland going to the finals. Good luck with that one. That's crazy, man. But If I'm going to look at somebody, definitely like Donovan Mitchell. I feel like he can go over the points. And one of my favorite plays, man, for point-wise, I feel like it's too easy to it's so low, is on Rudy Gobert over 15, man. And it's plus 100. I like him a lot. If you want to look at the sixth man, Jordan Clarkson, he more scoring dependent, over 15 fantasy, over 15 and a half points. I like it a lot for him. You got Mike Conley. His prop bet is very low. Mike Conley for the points is 16 and a half. Last game, Mike Conley had 18 points. And Rudy Gobert, if you want to go look at him, man, his rebounds is always a prop bet I love. He had 17 rebounds last game and 20 points. If you want to do a prop bet for him for a double-double, I like it a lot with him. Rudy Gobert over 15 and a half points. I just feel like it's too low. And you got, let me see, the rebounding for Gobert is 12 and a half. Lock it in. I think he's going to go over the rebounding for sure. You want to look at him, I like it a lot for him. And guys, Donovan Mitchell, like guys get assists. You got to look at stuff like that. Joe Ingles, if you want to do a prop bet on him, he had 7 assists last game he did. I like the prop bet for him over 4.5. I definitely like it. And they got the three-pointers, Mike Conley. They got Mike Conley over 2.5. I like that. Cat over 2.5. I like the under. I don't feel like Cat will get over 2.5 threes. I'm not leaning towards that a lot. Yeah, man, that's about it for that game right here, man. We're going to go ahead and get to the next game. Next game, we're going to just about done with this slate, man. The Phoenix Suns against the Sacramento Kings. Game sitting there at 227. Right here, man. This is one of the good games on me. I like a lot, man. A lot of cash is already on for this game right here, right now. 56 of the percent of the money is on the Phoenix Suns and then the over. Definitely like this game right here, man. Sacramento, they beat Denver last game. Buddy Hill walk-off tip-in and won the game for him. If I want to make a bet for this one, like I told you, man, I'm leaning definitely towards Phoenix Suns and the over. Phoenix Suns is averaging 106 points a game. Sacramento is averaging 124 a game. I feel like that'd be an over type of game. It's going to be fast-paced. I'm leaning towards the over for this one. Phoenix Suns is 9-0 in the last 9 games, man. Since they left the bubble, they've been on a tear, been playing pretty good. And you got Chris Paul here, man. Chris Paul burned me last game on a prop bet, but, you know, it's betting. He didn't do much last game, so they really hurted me a lot. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's how it goes sometimes, man. That's what you got to live with when you go betting. Devin Booker, over 26 points. I like the over for that one. You got guys like DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton points is sitting 18 and a half. I like the over. Chris Paul, 15. It was 17 last game. It went down 2 points. Chris Paul, he's old, man. Should he better get over 15 points? He should. Like I told you, when you do prop bets, man, you're looking at young guys that's hungry, that's aggressive, that's want to score. That's the main game plan when it comes to prop bets. Mikal Bridges, over 12 and a half. That's too easy. Mikal Bridges, that's one of the major parts of the offense. I like him a lot. I feel like that's a guy you can throw in your lineup and definitely get the job done for you. If you want to look at other plays, Darren Fox over 21 and a half. Buddy Hill over 20. Wow, put some respect on Buddy's name. I definitely like Buddy Hill over the 20 points. I feel like that's an easy one to go with. Like I said, man, 61%. A lot of money's on Phoenix, man. I'm on Phoenix too. I just feel like Phoenix is the better team, man. They got a good offense, good young core. Marvin Bagley over 14 and a half. He's healthy this year. You want to look at guys like him. Chris Paul with the assists over 6.5. Yeah, more Chris Paul, man. He's a veteran now. I definitely like the assists for Chris Paul. Devin Booker over 1.5 3. Like that. Man, put that in, man. We're gonna get more than 1.5 3. Devin Booker with that one. I like that's too easy. Chris Paul over 1.5 3. I feel like Chris Paul can hit 2. See, bets like these prop bets, you want to look at stuff like this, man. You got Mikal Bridges over 1.5 3. Buddy Hield, they got Buddy Hield over 4.5. Yikes. He can definitely hit that, but I'm gonna lean that one with the under. He gotta hit 5 threes. Yeah, man, that's my intake with that game right there. And that's about it. We're gonna talk about with that game, man. I told you the guys that you want guys that's aggressive to score. I'm on my last game right here. I got some more information I'm gonna pull up on the game from last week. Last game when they played Dallas. Yeah, you got Mikal Bridges, 36 minutes, 18 points. Aiden, 13 points. And Chris Paul played 28 minutes, only 8 points. Definitely like that. Like I said, Mikal Bridges with a 3-pointer. He took 7 threes last game, hit 4 of them. I like that, man. He's aggressive. He's taking shots. So, yeah, that's pretty much of the plays I'm going with for that game. We're about to switch lanes and hit the last game, man. And this is like probably this game right here. Man, they missing so many players, man. You got the Houston Rockets going against the Houston Rockets going against the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland is favored by 8, man. This game is sitting at what's the total? 226, man. Let me just check it out, man. They're gonna be real short-handed tonight. If I'm going to take a bet, man, I'm going to take the Portland Trail Blazers on this one. James Harden, no Cousins, no Eric Gordon, no John Wall. They got a quarantine for 7 days. And also, this is weird, but, it's the new norm. So I'm definitely going to put my money on Phoenix. They're going to put my money on Portland. And I feel like Portland can beat them by more than 8. I'm going to take that with that one also. This is crazy, but, with the COVID-19, you got to go with NBA protocols, and they had a lot of protocols broken last game with James Harden and the rest of the players. I think they said the guys are just getting haircuts, and, they got a quarantine. No big gatherings or nothing. So if I'm going to take that bet, like I told you, man, I'm going to take it. I'm going to definitely take that one. And sometimes I don't really bet on team totals for basketball, more on football, because you just don't never know how it's going to be. If I want to look at some plays, man, I definitely want to look at you got James Harden with his point totals. We want to definitely look at that. That's one of the major plays you want to look at, because I know James Harden going to be very aggressive and just doing a lot. And you want to look at plays like prop bets, like Carmelo, because I definitely like having Melo in there for his prop bet, because definitely Melo will be able to lose. In Portland, they need a win. I'm definitely going to lean towards the Trailblazers to get a win. One thing about Trailblazers, they got the talent. They got a bench this year. Can they be consistent? They haven't been consistent lately. They always start off bad and try to catch yourself up. If Portland can somehow be consistent, they could be definitely a top 3 or 4 team in the West. Charles Barkley put $100,000 on to win the chip to go to the finals. I don't think they can go to the finals, man. They got to be consistent every game, because, you got Paul George playing out of his mind. He got his money. I give him respect. Paul George got his money. He's playing better. Most players get their money. They play terrible. You know how it goes with players and stuff. When they get their bread, they don't give a damn. So you know how it goes. Yeah, man. This is about it, man. This is the last play of the day, man. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. This is my first betting video for the NBA slate. We got more to come. We'll have one for tomorrow. Until next time, I'm out. You can also, once the video drop, you like the comment, you got any comments, hit the comment section. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, DFS Greatness on Twitter, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm solo dolo for the NBA slate. I'm giving y'all guys great picks, great everything, man. Until next time, I'm out. Good luck, everyone, and let's get to it. Hey, let's get it.